Welcome back to Good Day Cenla. Morgan Jones joins us from Taylor Estate Ranch to tell us more about spring portraits coming up. Morgan, thanks for joining us.
Hey, good morning. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Good.
Good.
So we have scheduled spring portraits at the ranch, and I'll show you some. These are some images of that we have had in the past. We initially offered these for our students, and people who weren't quite yet students had so much interest that we opened them up for all people. We request that children are at least age 4 because it's large horses, but we do have an option without horses, so if they're smaller or you don't want a horse in there, that's fine. Our photography partner, Foxworth Photography, she does all of our marketing photos, all of our stuff, and is more than fabulous to work with. So this was a really exciting collaboration with Kayla Foxworth to bring this opportunity to have our horses and our space included and available for our students and for people who want to become students or who just want a really cool picture with a horse.
They are beautiful pictures, and you know, I've seen them. I have friends who do the horse all year long.
Yes.
And of course, we do horse camp in the summer too.
Yes.
And when y'all have pop-ups, and so this is a great way to you know, kind of get those spring pictures in.
Yes.
And it's a different kind of picture.
It's absolutely a different kind of picture. It's an outdoor space. The horses are fabulous. We have them as they're slicking. They're becoming slick for their summer coats, and they're getting rid of their heavy winter fur. We do this after time change for that reason. So it actually ends up being the weekend after Easter. I think that's the weekend after Easter. It's April 14th to 15th.
Yep, that's the weekend after Easter.
Because I don't know if anybody's looked at their schedules, but we were talking earlier about schedules are nuts right now. So we scheduled them after Easter, right after the spring breaks. So should be when everybody has returned from their holiday.
Yes, that'll be perfect. Nice and tan for your picture.
Yes, exactly. That's why we did it. So you had your swimsuit body is all ready, and you have your tan.
Right, yes.
And you're refreshed.
Exactly, yes. And so you also have camps coming up too.
Yes, we have.
I know we've talked about that,
yes.
And a lot are full.
Yeah, so our summer camp only has a few spots left. If you've been thinking about it, go ahead and make a choice and get your registration in because there's not very many left. We also have a pop-up camp April 22nd. That's a one-day. It's a Saturday. I think the hours are 9 to 1:30. So it's a longer time there, but it's not an entire day. It really gives moms time to go. Make sure their kid's gonna do horses. Make sure that you get all of your grocery shopping done and about 5 minutes to get a pedicure in there somewhere.
Yeah,
so
after you put the groceries up,
after you put the groceries up, go get your pedicure. So that's what it's really designed for people to get an estimate to see, you know, okay, so I've heard about this horse thing. What is it actually like? And it's really a snapshot of what our summer program is like, but in one day.
Yeah, and it's a great way to see if your kid is interested. They may be interested in horses from afar.
Absolutely.
But when you get up close to it, it's different, or vice versa.
Yes, so there's a big difference in watching Spirit on TV and standing next to a horse. There's a huge spatial difference whenever you are standing next to, you know, a 1,000-pound horse. They seem big, but they don't look big on TV.
Right.
So, and there's so many components that go along with that.
So it's so many great things.
Absolutely. There's so many life skills. That's one thing that we really focus on in our program is youth development. You know, horses are a tool for learning, for growing, for becoming a good human.
Right. And, you know, I love that, you know, when my son Jack does a pop-up camp or a summer camp, he tells me, oh yeah, no, I clean the stalls too. And we brush the horses.
We call it an immersion experience because we don't just look at the highlight reel. We're not Instagram.
Exactly. It's real life.
It's real, yes. And we have had such a huge, we began an introductory ladies course, we call it Magnolias, and we started that I think at the end of 2022, and we have that monthly now. So for ladies who want to get involved, there are options. There it is right there. and we have beginner to intermediate, intermediate to advanced. If you rode as a kid and you're considered a re-rider now, so you rode when you were younger and you've had a couple of growth spurts or a couple of kids since then, your body's going to be a little different. So we call that a re-rider because you've had experience, but your body's different now.
Right, exactly.
So we offer beginner to intermediate and intermediate to advanced.
Fantastic. There's really something for everybody.
Yes.
And tell us that website one more time.
TaylorStateRanch.com. All of our upcoming events are there.
Awesome. Well, Morgan, thank you so much for joining us and telling us all about it. We appreciate it so much.
Awesome. Thanks for having me.
Of course.